Today marks something huge for Jeep. Not only are we going to talk about a new Wrangler, but today kicks off a 12-month celebration honoring Jeep's 85th anniversary of adventure, capability, and freedom. And today Jeep is kicking it off with a bang with all the horsepower all in an all-new 392 Moab. We have a lot to talk about today, and you want to stick around to the end because we're going to give you a teaser about what's to come for the next 12 months. One new Wrangler on the 12th every month for 12 months. A 12 by 12 initiative. So Jeep suggests for 85 years, no off-season, no breaks, just been pushing out product for 85 years. Now that's pretty impressive. I don't know of another manufacturer maybe hasn't taken a break in those 85 years. But for all those Jeep enthusiasts, I'm wondering, do we count the fact that there technically wasn't a 1996 Jeep Wrangler? I'm just throwing that out there. I guess someone's gonna call me out on some technicalities there, but there was no model year 96 Wrangler. At any rate, Jeep has got some super exciting stuff. You see them airdropping this Jeep in, and if you pay attention, we're gonna give you some teasers at the end on how you can tell what's coming up for the next 12 months. Before we talk about what was being revealed today, let's talk a little bit about the heritage. For 85 years, over 7 million Wranglers have been produced. Dropped MB Willies into the battlefields with parachutes. No other brand carries this kind of legacy, and it's no surprise Jeep is awarded with the most patriotic brand. That's an easy one. So what is Operation Airdrop? On the 12th day for the next 12 months, Jeep is going to reveal a new special edition Jeep. They're calling this initiative the 12 for 12. Each edition is going to pay special homage to the Jeep's innovation and heritage throughout the last 85 years. Think of this as a true celebration over the next year for their 85 years of success. So if you watched our channel yesterday, we kind of had a little teaser about the all-new 2026 Jeep Commando, which was super awesome to watch that. And I love how Jeep recognized the fact that you have to be active military or a veteran to purchase this one of 249 Jeeps that's going to be available. I love that they paid respect to those who served. Nice job, Jeep. But today's star, the first of 12, the kickoff, is the Jeep Moab. And we're gonna talk a little bit about why this is an awesome one to kick off this 12-month initiative. Well, for one, 85 years, it's got the Hemi. Jeep listened, the Hemi's here to stay. But this also celebrates 65 years of Easter Jeep Safari. This Jeep Moab is powered by a 6.4 liter Hemi V8, 470 horsepower and 470 foot-pound of torque. This one has 35-inch tires, beadlock 17-inch wheels, 4.56 gears, and a Select-Track 4x4 transfer case. Inside the vehicle, you're going to see Napa leather, Alpine audio, the all-new 12.3, I say all-new, but the 12.3-inch screen, an optional one-touch top with the worn wedge and all-weather mats. Now here is the fun part, and we're going to talk about price in a minute. But this 392 with all these goodies retails at just over $79,000. So before we talk about looking ahead down the next 11 reveals that's gonna fall on the 12th of each month, and we're gonna tell you what to watch for that might clue you in on what these reveals are. In each reveal, it's going to clue in the next one. But let's talk about what's new for the 26 Wrangler. If you've watched our other videos, we did a quick review, and there's not a lot new, but there is some changes that you might want to pay attention to. We talk all about the door hinges. I think it's great. I do have a video coming up that you're going to be able to convert your pre-26 JL door hinges to the new ones if you'd like, but no tools required. We have talked about that quite extensively on our channel, but let's talk about some of the other new things that maybe we haven't revealed. So new for 26, obviously the new door hinges. We got this Jeep Moab. Here's something new. You'll be able to get steel bumpers and a worn winch as an option on the two-door Wrangler. Never was an option before. Also, let's talk about colors. And I got a list of colors here. We've got Anvil, we've got black, we've got bright white, we've got Fathom Blue, Firecracker Red, Granite Crystal, Hydro Blue, 41, Rain, Goldilocks, that's a new one. That's going to be a late availability one. Juice, also a new one. You guys have seen that. Earl Grey and Tuscadero. They're giving us all the colors. And here's the other thing. Red, white, and blue, no extra charge for any of those premium colors. White's never been an extra charge, but the red and blue, no extra charge for those premium colors. Let's talk about powertrain. You get the 2-liter turbocharged inline 4 with 270 horsepower and 295 foot-pound of torque. Or you get the 3.6-liter Pentastar with 285 horsepower and 260 foot-pounds of torque. Or you get the 6.4 Hemi V8 with 470 horsepower and 470 foot-pounds of torque. Let's talk about transmissions. The only way you can get a manual transmission is with the V6 motor. You cannot get it in 8-cylinder and you cannot get it in a 4-cylinder. I wish you could get that, honestly, in both the 4 and the 8. That manual transmission in the 4-cylinder would be so spicy, and needless to say, the 8 would just be phenomenal. So that would be awesome. But as of right now, listen, most vehicles you can't even get a manual transmission, so the fact that we could even still get one, I'll take it. So a few years ago, actually, we did a full video on what's a floating axle, so we're not going to get into that. So with this floating axle, on a properly equipped Wrangler, there's a 5,000 pound towing capacity. Best in its class, so it's nice to see that. If you're a true off-roader, Jeep also still provides best in its class crawling ratios, 100 to 1 with the proper transfer case. Unbelievable to see. You can ford 35 inches of water, and it still has the best in class departure and approach angles when you're off-roading. So again, Jeep holds the title in my head for the premium off-road vehicle. Let's talk about price for a second. The 392 edition, and depending on what trim level you've got, is well over $100,000. This Moab edition, nicely equipped, is just under 80 at $79,995. Guys, the 392 edition has dropped nearly $20,000 in price. If you're looking for a 392 and you've maybe been on the fence, this might just be what it takes to push you over the edge, and you can start ordering these today. I always suggest reach out to our friends at Ray Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Fox Lake. They will be more than glad to help you, and as always, they support Jeeps on the Run to a level that no dealership has ever supported any Jeep club. You can tap this code right here. Don't forget, we're giving away a brand new 2025 Jeep Gladiator that Ray has donated to our club. We'll be raffling it off real quick here, December 7th. Be one of the 3,000 people to buy a ticket. You do not have to be present to win. You are responsible for tax, title, license, and you're responsible for coming to get it here in Northern Illinois. Guys, that wraps up our Jeep reveal, and it kicks off an exciting 12 months of what's about to come on the 12th of each month. Well, the term Operation Airdrop might have a totally different meaning today. It certainly acknowledges the 85 years of heritage and dropping MBs into the battlefields decades ago. Certainly a brand-defining moment, and I think it's safe to say that no other brand has this kind of American heritage and history. Nice job, Jeep. Congratulations on 85 years. I'm a loyal fan and I will continue to be, and I know lots of our viewers are doing the same. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh, but as I promised, we got one tip. If you are following along and you made it to the end, thanks. Follow the feathers. In all of the reveals, whether it's online, through the videos, follow the feathers. The feathers will give you clues on what's coming the next month. So let us know in the comments below what you think's coming. We've got a lot of great stuff. Hit that subscribe button. Don't forget, Jeeps on the Run will be revealing every one of these Jeeps at the moment they become available, the 12th of every month. Got to be subscribed to follow along. Thanks for being here. We'll see you on the next video. Or maybe we'll see you at Jeeps on the Run December 7th. Marriott, Lincolnshire, Ray Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Hit jeepsontherun.com for more info.